Hey guys, Allison here, and welcome to day 15 of my year one walkthrough of Stardew Valley. What we are going to do today is we have about 1,400 bucks, so we're gonna hopefully get that fishing rod that is going to allow us to have bait on our fishing rod from Willie's farm, or from Willie's shop, excuse me, and just sort of go around and forage because, as we're going to see on Living Off the Land, the 15th of spring is the first day of salmonberry season. There's only one person, and I can't even remember off the top of my head who it is, who likes them as a gift. So what we're going to do, Granny is telling us, make sure you realize that your crops are going to die out. Yes, we know. What we're going to do is sell all of these salmon berries. We can sell some of them at Pierre's shop, save some of them until the end of the day, and sell them there. And then it's going to be a nice little money maker for us to get close to our 1,800 bucks to buy that fishing rod, as well as throughout the next few days of spring here, we're going to be able to make money just wandering around, going about our daily business in selling those salmon berries. They're not super valuable one-on-one, but you can accomplish getting about 100 of them a day. And luckily we leveled up our fruit foraging skill last night, fortuitous timing, and so we can get a little bit of extra salmon berries as we are walking around the countryside. Fill up the water bowl, say hello to Rue. I've been remiss and sort of forgot to say hello to him a couple times, which you shouldn't do, because at technically the very last day of year 2, you're going to get an assessment from Grandpa's Shrine, and it is very helpful if you have a good relationship with your farm animal. All right, fill up that watering can, and keep on watering.
Water sucks. Gatorade is better. What? Use it on the field.
I really love for another rainy day, as we were saying in the video yesterday, or as I was saying in the video yesterday. We're getting close to the point of fishing, especially once we get this nice rod here.
Yeah. Oh, they were just about to show some close-ups of the rod.
That we are going to be able to actually catch the walleye. So at this point, we'd like a rainy day so we can finish up that bundle in the community center, because they're only around in spring and fall, and it would be a shame to have to wait until fall. And as I think I said maybe on another video, there was 1 or 2 times that I played through this where it just didn't rain for the entirety of fall, so I was not able to complete that section of the community center bundle in the first year of my playthrough, and it was really irritating to me because I had that and the fiddlehead fern that I didn't get because I was remiss in upgrading my axe, which we will not be doing in this walkthrough. We're going to get that upgraded by the middle of summer. All right, sell that green bean. Walk over here for a second. We're getting kind of low on field snacks. So what I would like to do is maybe get a few more of those. We don't need to carry around this watering can though. We've got some maple seeds, acorns. What we really need are pine cones, so let's make our way that way. Oh, hello to Robin. She is building our silo. I think the silo is one of the few buildings that's done in a day, so by tomorrow we should be able to walk around and start clearing some of this grass here to make ourselves some hay. Why are all the pine trees so far ahead? I feel like once I'm always in my late game games, they are always just everywhere, and I have run out of all the other kinds of trees because that's what I need. But on this particular farm, it appears that these pine trees are the ones that are just really far away. Whatever. Oop, you have to use a scythe for those tiny baby trees, so let's just get rid of this maple. All right, couple pine cones. Head back to our chest, and we will create a couple field snacks so we don't pass out throughout the course of the day. I like to have at least 2 in my inventory at all times early on in the game, just in case something crazy happens. And later on, not even later on, when we're down in the mines, I like to have a little bit more than that, or some other stuff with us that we can eat for some energy and health. All right, so we've got our fishing rod, which hopefully we won't need for much longer. I'm gonna wander around and grab some salmon berries.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
There's usually quite a few up here on this little path between us and where Robin, Demetrius, Maru, and Sebastian live, at the carpenter shop, where Linus always hangs out. Grab those. And as we make our way down, that way we can head to Pierre's and sell the salmon berries that we do get. So hopefully we can get maybe a couple $100 out of that, get pretty close to the $1,800 that we will need in order to buy that fishing rod. And then we can maybe continue doing some foraging, maybe do a little bit of fishing here and there, see what happens with that. Alright, salmon berries everywhere. And just because you harvest these bushes, some of these other ones will end up with more salmon berries later on. So it's not like once you clear an area that they're done with salmon berries. They're going to be all around kind of for the next at least few days here of spring. Oh, get that daffodil. They make lovely gifts for people. And you can sell them for money, which is great. Which is, I think, probably what we'll do with this one because we are going to stop by Pierre's. Elliot wants an iron bar. Absolutely cannot do that for him. We are not deep enough in the mines to get the iron ore, but that is not our problem. We're still going to accept the quest because it's no harm, no foul if you don't get to it. Alright, so sell the daffodil and those salmon berries, and now we have $1,500, which is plenty. Can certainly earn a few hundred more down here foraging and fishing. Usually if we can hopefully get like a purple sea urchin thing or a couple corals, we'll be pretty much in good shape.
I'm in shape! I run 5 miles every morning.
We also need to bear in mind as we're going forward, now that it's the 15th, we're halfway through the month, at a certain point we're going to start saving money so we can buy seeds for the summer.
Soon I'll be queen of summertime. Oh, king!
We are not to that time yet. We're sort of going to do a repeat of what we did for the Egg Festival, stocking up on as much cash as we can, but I usually wait until about the 16th, 17th, or no, not even, more like the 20th or 21st to start really saving on money. Our main priority is going to be doing one of these axe upgrades so we can get that hardwood that I was talking about before, as well as maybe get ourselves a chicken coop.
I'm in Debo pigeon coop sweating like a slave. And the only person could get me out was my mom.
But once we get a harvest or two of those strawberries, which we'll only get 2 total, we will kind of be figuratively rolling in the dough. Oops, we actually should buy that fishing rod because we can sell these things. What was I thinking? All right, there we go. So 1,800 buckaroos for that fishing rod. We now have a fiberglass rod to which we can attach bait, which is going to be hugely helpful in attracting more fish. So we're going to start making more money as soon as we put some bait on this rod here. And in the meantime, we will circle down to Cinder Sap Forest and do a little foraging of salmon berries. Some right here. I hate these ones by the water because our magnet radius is crap early on in the game. Oh, cutscene. Ew, it smells. Yeah, you're hanging out by a sewer.
I can't go down there. I hate sewers. They smell like poo gas.
Vincent's very excited. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Not sanitary. Maybe you shouldn't do that. I think Gunther has the key. All right, Jazz. Why do you think that? The man who runs the museum. Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. Not bad logic for like a stupid 7-year-old or however old this kid is. As we are just creepily standing up at the top of the stairs watching these children lurk by the sewer. There's something moving around in there. Alright, well, let's go investigate, because that's what a normal, responsible adult would do, is go lurk by the sewers after creepily eavesdropping on some children. And, oh, whoa, don't know what it was, but it freaked us right out. Alright, so back at the top here, basically that was a big hint. Let's get that sewer key from Gunther. That is a reward for completing items in the museum, which so far we've been remiss in doing. Going forward in the next few days here, we'll take some stuff over there. Now, there's Haley. She likes flowers. I don't think she likes daffodils, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because who cares? Ugh, such a stupid gift. Yeah, that's not a rude response, and now she's too involved with her camera to notice us after telling us our gift is crap. Super welcoming to the new farmer, Haley. You are such an idiot.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Alright, stuff like that makes me not want to give her the stuff that she actually likes, like sunflowers later on when I have a million of them, or diamonds when we have crystallariums, but I usually will anyway because I like being friends with the villagers. They send you gifts and stuff. Oop, another lost book. Great. Found a lost book. The collection has expanded. Alright. Got some spring onions too, which is always a nice little money maker. And one more. Keep fishing around for some salmon berries. Not literally fishing, but just sort of hunting for them, I guess. Foraging, if you will. Oh, some over here. There's the hat mouse. Right now we have 24G, so we're not going to be spending any of that money on mice hats or any sort of hats.
Take your hat off.
Excuse me?
They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 2 years ago.
It's my hat. I'll wear it where I want.
Could have won one at the Spring Egg Festival, but we didn't, so oh, who cares? Don't have anything with us that the wizard likes. He likes a bunch of weird stuff that you're going to find in the mines in plenty of supply once you get to some of the deeper levels. He also really likes purple mushrooms, which you will be getting plenty of once you get your little mushroom cave from Demetrius. You can also do a fruit cave, but as part of my walkthrough, I will recommend that you do the mushrooms, partially for that reason and partially because there's plenty of them in the community center bundle. All right. Got quite a few salmon berries, another 25 or so. It's 550. Let's maybe sell some of this stuff, clear up some space, and then maybe wander around and do a little bit of fishing or something like that. Get rid of that bamboo pole. We don't need you. Move the fiberglass rod right over to where it belongs. Sell. We don't need any of that stuff because no one appears to like dandelions. Save 3 or 4 salmon berries maybe tomorrow or the next day. Rue patiently guarding his water bowl. Robin diligently working on our silo. Alright, I grabbed a parsnip there because I figure I'll run into Linus. That's something that he likes. A lot of people like parsnips and they are relatively cheap and plentiful. That's why, ooh, missed this guy earlier. Arrowhead, nice. And he can tell us more about it, so we haven't found one of those yet. What up, Demetrius? Let's give him the parsnip. Thank you, very interesting specimen. Maru helps out in the lab sometimes. She's a good kid. Maru is actually fairly nice. I like Maru, bit of a nerd, but, you know, I can sympathize with that. Now, as I'm now fishing, I am realizing I should have put some bait on this brand new pole. I was talking up all of its great benefits earlier in buying it, but I didn't do that.
You clumsy poop!
Out of sheer stupidity, I guess. Maybe I'm a little more like Haley than I thought.
You clumsy poop!
Whoop. Hit. That being said, it's pretty close to the end of the day, so we're only going to get so many casts in anyway. Nice bullhead. Plus, you see there, close to where my bobber is, there are those like weird bubbly things. If you cast at or near them, I'm not exactly sure what the radius is, the fish are more likely to bite. It's sort of similar to the effect of having basic bait on your pole. If you can get right in the center of them, you're going to get more hits on your fishing rod. And it went away. So I guess for getting the bait, we sort of lucked out for at least a minute there anyway. We're getting down into the dark orange regardless with our energy, so let's just earn a little bit of cash for the day. We already got 2 artifacts just by wandering over here, so this was a productive trip, even if I stupidly forgot to add bait to my brand new fishing pole. It's not worth going back, however, because we are slow AF at this point in the game, and we don't have the benefit of a horse or coffee or anything to get us moving along. So getting back and forth just even this far in the game seems like a waste of time. Alright, carp, getting plenty of carp. Alright, here we go. This will maybe be our last cast. It's about 9:20. We're getting down into the dark orange, and I'd love to not have to eat a field snack this evening. Alright, let's head back to the homestead. Alright, make our way there. We're going to have plenty of time before we pass out to sell some of this stuff, organize some of the stuff that we got that we're not going to sell, like that arrowhead, the rusty spoon. We're going to get rid of our fish because they make us money, and at this point we now want to save up money to upgrade our axe, as well as hopefully get a chicken coop by the end of spring. We may or may not be able to do that, but it's always good to have goals and aspirations, especially in Stardew Valley. And it's super helpful if you know what those should be. Let's add our bait now before we forget about it, because that was really foolish. And we already made quite a bit of money from that salmonberry and dandelion and all that stuff we sold to Pierre and Willie. So at the end of the day, I think today's going to be fairly profitable, all things considered. Like to do is try and get another pine cone for maybe another field snack, but let's just see if we can make it. No. Alright, so we're getting low on energy and time, but I'm trying to wander around here and get another pine cone for a field snack, just because we are down to 3, and I'd like to maybe try and go to the mines tomorrow, depending on what our luck is. See if we can either clear another 5 levels, or at the very least get enough to get copper together to build some iron bars so we can get pretty close to the amount that we need for the purposes of upgrading our axe. Alright, 11:40, so this is going to be one of our later nights. We're going to make it, I think, in just around midnight. Alright, save this stuff, make our field snacks, and off we go to bed. Perfect timing, squeaked in just before midnight so our energy won't be affected tomorrow. And let's see, made 40 bucks from farming, 372 foraging, 180 on fishing, 30 on other, which is also fishing, the green algae, I think. And that was the end of day 15 of my year 1 walkthrough with Alice in Walkthroughland of Stardew Valley. What we did today was upgraded our fishing pole so we can make more money fishing, get our fishing skill leveled up, and catch all those fish we need for the community center bundle. I hope everyone enjoyed and have a great day.